I think giving people the choices was probably good.
Beverly, what camp do you run?
Candlelighters Family Camp in
Oh,
Tucson, Arizona.
very cool. I'm still new to learning everyone's camps, so that's so cool. How often do you run your programming?
So the organization here, so there's a lot of candlelighters around the country, but the one in Tucson actually began in 1985, centered on a summer camp experience. So that was the original foundation and purpose and get together here. But we do programs all year. And we do a lot of other things like financial assistance, and we fill gift wishes. We do United Way Days of Caring. We do a lot of we do a prom for the teens. We do a lot of stuff like that. So it just, stuff goes on all year. Yeah.
That is so cool. Wow. You guys do a lot.
Yeah, I might send out this link for this online camp to a couple of hundred families and see what happens.
That would be awesome. That would be
Okay.
great. We'd love that.
Send something that I can just copy and paste into MailChimp and I can do it right away. But I have to think or re-edit it. It's probably not going to happen.
Okay. Gotcha. For sure.
Do you have all our emails?
I'm not sure, Ryan, do you?
Yes, I can get you Beverly's email.
Okay, that would actually be amazing. And then I can send you an email. I can send you our flyer. I can send you a pre-drafted email that you could stick in, and it could have our website.
Yeah, I can't attach anything to MailChimp. I can't, but I could post the flyer on my Facebook page.
There you go. I'll send you the flyer anyway, but I'll make a draft then of an email with the link. And if they have the link.
Yeah. And we have a closed group here for families who are in treatment. So some of it, I have some public and some private.
That would be amazing. That would be great. Half of it's getting the word out there. So we'd love that. Awesome. I'll make a note then to send you an email.
Okay, so with that segue then, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. We are very happy to present Give Your Children More Weeks of Camp this summer with Sunrise VX, 100% free of charge. This is the last of our winter/spring series, but certainly not the least. So again, if you can just, everybody has their camera on, so we appreciate that. Thank you very much. We are joined by Athena and Deanna from the Sunrise Day Camp Association. So with that, I will turn it over to Deanna.
Oh, Deanna, I can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? Deanna, we can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. It was the magic button. So it's good to see you all. I mean, I know everybody here, so that's great. So I feel like it's a very intimate conversation that we can have. But basically, before I turn it over to Athena, I think that, since 2020, within our fields, we've all had to pivot over to some sort of virtual programming. So I think that there's no reason to explain virtual program, but recognizing that we all run different types of camps. So Beverly had a weekend family camp, and Ryan, I believe you have a 1 week residential. Am I saying, is that correct? You have a 5 week residential? I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. But we know that so many different camps under the COCA umbrella just run their camps so differently. But as we do in Sunrise for our full summer day camps, which tend to run about 8 weeks, we decided to run our virtual programming the same length of time. We did it in 2020, we did it in 2021. And while most of our camps are going back into person this year, we also recognize that some camps are asking for all of their kids to be vaccinated. Some children are not ready to go back to in-person camp, and some children are too ill to go back to in-person camp. And even in addition to that, some kids are not even geographically in a place where they can even attend these camps. So we have this program that we are still running parallel to our in-person camps. And we just wanted to share the information with you guys, knowing that you have so many families that have different circumstances, or even something that you can just offer them outside of your own camp programs within this partnership that we have. So I'm going to turn it over to Athena to talk about the program and offer all of the information that we can share with you guys. And then please ask any questions that you want, like during this time. And that's about it.
Okay, thank you, Deanna. Yes, as Deanna said, as I'm going through, I'm going to share my screen. I'll have a PowerPoint. You can stop me and ask questions throughout, or if you want to wait till the end, of course, you can just jot it down and ask me at the end. I'm just going to kind of go through what our program looks like, and hopefully you guys will have a beautiful painted picture. So let me share my screen. All right, let me play from start. All right, so I think Deanna summed it up a lot, so I don't really need to get into it. Welcome. We know the history, we know where we started with a virtual camp. Now we're at a place where we're expanding, we're connecting with hospitals, with you all beautiful people, and we're really just trying to get the word out. So we are expanding brand new program here. We are trying to make it amazing and really as close to an in-person camp virtually as possible. So a few basic facts: our camp runs from June 20th to August 12th. So it's a full 8 weeks, as Deanna said. And just like all of our in-person camps here at Sunrise, we are for children with cancer and their siblings, 100% free of charge. A question we get asked a lot is, well, if my child who is diagnosed with cancer can't come, can the siblings still come? The answer is yes. We're an interactive program. I'll tell you a little bit about what that looks like in a moment. And we're very, very flexible with our schedule. So a child can come for 1 day, for 1 week, for all 8 weeks. They can come for one activity. It's totally up to them, because we get that all of their situations are different. And no matter how often they come, it's going to be an amazing experience. So that is overall what our camp is. Now, structure-wise, we have a few elements to our program, which makes it really, really exciting. And I want to shout out Brooke, who is here. She has helped create all of this. So she might want to chime in at any point. She's welcome to do that. We have an amazing daily show. It's called the Daily Roundup. And I'll talk about what that looks like in a moment. But we have a morning show. We have live activities throughout the day, Monday through Friday. And then we have field trips, workshops, special guests, special activities. And those are the 3 core elements to our program this summer. So that's me, obviously, in our treehouse. So we created this awesome treehouse set, as well as a green screen in our studios. And we're providing 15 to 20-minute episodes Monday through Friday for the entire summer. And they're pre-recorded. So kids will be able to watch them on YouTube or on the Sunrise Studios app. And this is a fun morning show, which it has fun skits. They're funny, they're educational, they're interesting. We also have elements of the show where we feature the campers themselves or the staff, so that they get to know their staff, or they do an activity with staff, or they go on an adventure with some cool person with a cool job, right? So the entire purpose of this show really is to create a shared experience. And I find that this is what separates us from something that's more like a school with classes, right? We're doing everything we can in all different ways to kind of make it just like in-person camp, right? All of us come together at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Every morning we have this show air on YouTube. And of course, they can watch it at any time during the day. And that creates that shared experience that we're all doing together. So this is just a few more pictures if you want to get more of a feel of it. We have a lot of fun with it. And then I will talk about our themes more, but in our themes, oh, I see there's a question. I'll answer that. In our themes, we have the daily show is matching the daily themes that we bring into our activities. So I'll talk about that more in a moment, but it's all connected so that our show is connected to our live sessions. So I also had a question, was the hours. I'm going to actually show you a sample schedule in a moment that'll break down exactly what our hours are going to look like. And it is Eastern time. So good question. Let's see, was that my only question? Very sensitive, different time zones. Thank you, Deanna. Okay, so live activities. This is kind of the heart of our camp, Monday through Friday. Like I said, we have 4 different activities per age group every day. So preschool through kindergarten, preschool through 2nd grade, excuse me, that's 1 unit. 3rd grade to 6th grade is our middle unit, and 7th to 10th grade is our oldest unit. And generally Eastern time, our times are 11 a.m. to 3:15, although as you'll see in our sample schedule in a moment, we do have other hours that we pull in, but generally it's between 11 and 3:30. And we'll have different things like art, creative writing, music, all different kinds of activities so that kids who are interested have options. And I'll show you actually right now what that looks like as I'm talking. So you can see here we have, and it's the same every week, so the kids have this consistency. Twice a week, a lot of our core activities, and then we have some other ones once a week. We also have unit time 3 times a week, which is where our campers and counselors and blue shirts come together to really foster friendships and get to know each other and have fun. And then we have special guests or workshops once or twice a week, depending on the theme and what's going on. But we will have those as well as just extra fun things that they can do. A magic show, or someone from Hamilton is going to come and teach a dance, right? All different kinds of cool things. So this is actually what our schedule will be looking like. It might slightly change depending on the age group. So I think this is 3rd to 6th grade, and then shift it up a half an hour for our youngest, shift it down a half an hour for our oldest. But generally speaking, this is what it looks like every week. And here is a shot. I think this is from 2020. Deanna, you can chime in. Yes, could be 2021. I'm guessing 2020. This is just some fun.
I think that's 2020.
What do you think?
But I just want to, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Dee. Go ahead.
Just want to sum up and like jump in for 1 second and
Sure.
touch on the schedule. So when it comes to the time zones, like whatever times it looks like for the different areas, we will make sure that is noted so that different families from different areas can get on, and the kids will be on at the same time. But for each age group, there's going to be minimum of 4 different options of activities. They can choose 1 all the way to 4 of them, but it's not just based on age, it's also based on areas of interest.
Yeah.
So that if a child wants nothing to do with drama, but they love music, they can choose to do music, or they can choose to do all of them. In the past, we've had the kids come on with just their age group, and like we've let them know in advance, today we'll be doing art or today we'll be doing drama. And the kids want to come on and they want to see their friends that they've made, but they don't always necessarily love the activities. So we wanted to just give as many options as we possibly could throughout the entire day.
Thank you, Dee. Yeah, good point. It is menu based. That's a really good point. So they can choose, because we know also their flexible schedule, their schedules may not be able to attend all, but also for their choices as well. They can do what they like, and then they don't have to sit through things they don't like. But they will also have the same counselors, every day for their age group. So they are really getting to know their counselors and their blue shirts really well as well. So again, just another way to foster those friendships and, create that kind of camp community that we all really enjoy. Thank you, Dee. That was really great. So does anyone have any questions about the programming itself, what it looks like, the live schedule, the show, the field trips? You can also ask later, but feel free to unmute. Okay, so registration, we're trying to keep this very simple for the families and for anyone who's helping the families register. The best and easiest way that they can register would be through our application online. And I'll just really quickly click it so you can see. It's just popping up right here. On our website where this link takes us, you can click enroll today, and they can fill out a very basic online form. Unlike in-person camp, they don't need as much stuff, right? We don't need all their medical records. We don't need a ton of stuff. So it's very simple, very easy for them. I need help registering, they can get help. And this link is also great. I can send it to you if you need it. just in general to provide families with information because we have everything here. We have a trailer that explains the camp, all eligibility requirements, the details of what camp looks like, anything that they need to know, my email down here or phone number. So anything that they need to know, you can probably just give this link to someone, family, anybody else, and this can help them. But Enroll Today is the quickest and easiest way that they can do that. If they want to fill out a paper application, they could do that. They could also register over the phone, right? So we just want to make this easy for them. If they are struggling and they, for some reason, can't fill it out online, they can just give us a call and we'll help them through it that way. So our mission is to make it easy for them. And the same I'll throw to all of you watching, whether it's now or you're watching the recording later. If you want to help a family and you're not sure what to do, like, connect us with them and we'll do what we can to help make it easy. So you let us know if there's anything you need as well to make this an easy process. Continuing with what the process looks like, they fill out an application. They will receive a welcome call from me as the director. They will also receive a call from someone at our registrar, probably going to be Brooke. Brooke has been doing such an amazing job with that. And they'll get more information, questions will be answered, and then they will from there be receiving an enrollment email. And of course, many emails after that, filling them in on everything. This is what our program looks like. This is the schedule. This is the, anything that's happening in our camp, they will be getting an email about. So that is our registration process. Let me see if we have questions. We're not seeing the registration. Oh, I'm so sorry. You saw the registration. So nobody saw the website that I was on? Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay. Well, let me see if I can go back. I wonder how to do that. Well, you don't really need to see the website. I'll link the website in. It just takes you to a main page where you can click enroll now, and then you can enroll. It's really, really simple. But if you'd like me to show it, you can drop it in the chat and I will find a way to do that. But the link can take you there. We can do it on the phone or in any other way. Now, communication in general, I just want to touch upon this. I know I said it. Our staff are going to be connecting with families the entire way before camp and throughout camp. So we're sending emails, and then we're also using Blooms, which is, I don't know how familiar you guys are with it. It's kind of like a Google Classroom or like maybe a Facebook group. And we provide all the links to the classes and, the schedule and everything that they could know in those ways as well. So we're just constantly giving them information, trying to make it easy for them, and then they can take whatever they need. And that's another good point. Our main platform for the live sessions is Zoom, and then Blooms is our communication method as well as email. So now I'm here to show you the fun calendar. Like I said earlier, we have themes, which are, what make camp fun. So we have weekly themes and then we have daily themes. So for example, our first week, we have Wild and Wacky Week. And our first day of that theme is Crazy Hat and Socks, Silly Socks Days. So our themes we use in our show as well as our live camping. So for example, we're wearing crazy hats in our show that they will watch in the morning. We tell them it's Crazy Hat and Sock Day. And then in our live sessions, our counselors and our blue shirts will come on probably wearing a silly hat, and the campers can come in a silly hat because they'll know ahead of time. They'll have this calendar, and it just creates a really fun shared camp experience for everyone. So we have kind of a mix of different kinds of themes. So there's something for everybody. Adventure, music, STEAM. We'll have our Camp Wars during week 7. That's games. So of course the kids don't know because it's a surprise, but that's going to be really, really fun and exciting. We'll have virtual games and competitions. And again, really trying to make this as in-person campy as possible, but virtual style. So I can send you guys that calendar if you need, whatever you guys want. So this is my resources page. That link, sunrisedaycamp.org/VX, is probably the biggest link that you'll need if you want info, if you want to pass it to families or other camps, because that has, again, all the information you need, my email, the registration process. But I am happy to send you all anything that you need. Even if you're watching this back later, email me directly. My email, athena.levesque@sunriseassociation.org, or the general email. I can create like pre-made drafts of emails that you could just copy and paste and send to families. I can send you the flyer, the trailer, this link, anything that you need, I'm happy to provide for you. So you let me know. You can reach out to me and say, hey, I'd love to share this. What can I get? That's the easiest thing for me. That involves no work at all. And I can send it to you. So I can send these directly. I can drop in the chat if that's helpful. You can write it down, but feel free to email me or call me if you want more information. So as a whole, this is our program. If I missed anything, and Deanna, Michelle, you guys want to jump in, Brooke, you can, but if you have questions, let me know right now. That's our program, and we're really excited. Another point before I open to questions, actually, you just want to compliment your camps as well. So, you know, like I said, again, it's a really flexible schedule. If you're holding a camp that is during our session, and maybe it's during the first week of camp, they can register and enroll for after that's finished, you know, for the last 6 or 7 weeks of our camp, right? So we can work to complement each other, right? We're not looking to take any campers. We're hoping to just be a source of another option for you all and for your families, so that, you know, you just have one more thing that you can share with them. But we're happy to work with you guys. So if you have questions, feel free to unmute. Or add if you know about the program and want to share anything. Okay. No questions. Everybody knows everything they need to know about VX, which is that it's amazing and awesome and so fun. I'll leave another moment of awkwardness in case someone has something and they're not sure. I do this every time I'm on a webinar. I'm like, I think I'm going to ask a question. And then everyone's like, okay, we're done. And I'm like, I was just about to ask.
I'm sure the links that you have here on this page are something that Ryan will throw into the chat somewhere, or is it just like we need to like?
Ryan, I can send you this info. Did we have it in the email that you sent? What do you have for me and what you need is the question. I have.
I didn't have these links, but I have them now, and I have your email in outside the box, and that will stay on outside the box, and it'll also go out to the email for everyone who registered as well.
Oh, great. So yeah, the email is the biggest thing. I think if you would like something from me, like email or links, you can email me from the email that Ryan had posted in the email, and I can share with you. Actually, I can also post in the chat right now the link as well. Let me do that. I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen so that I can copy and paste it. Give me one moment to drop. Oh, you know what? I'm going to drop in the chat my entire PowerPoint for all of you, because I find that people actually request that of me. And then they can download it and you guys can have a whole little summary. So just give me 1 second to do that. And thank you for your patience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
I'll also put the PowerPoint on outside the box as well.
oh, you will. Okay, great. Okay, I just dropped it in there, but that's one more way. It's just loading. All right, let me just copy the link then. Copy all these so you can copy and paste, although you said that you have them. More ways to get info is never a bad thing. There you go. There it is.
I could jump on my Rich likes this. He calls it my virtual camp soapbox for a minute here. Maddie's laughing at me too. It's great. Yeah, so I am a person that's really, really passionate about virtual camp, and let me tell you why. Because we realize that the population that we work with, right, they can't always come to an in-person camp. And so I think that virtual is really super important, and it's not just for COVID reasons, it's not just for anything, it's like just in general, it's a really important thing. And like Sunrise's motto is like, make every day the best day, right? So I think that's what we're really trying to do. We're trying to, for kids that can't come to an in-person camp for whatever reason, like we want to give them another option that is going to be the best. Like, Like I mean, we have thrown everything in the kitchen sink at this thing. Like the show, okay, these are like characters, like it's like a kid's SNL. That's what Deanna wanted me to write. So that's what we did. Like, I mean, it's like a legitimate like show. I mean, it's super cool. I just want to convey that like if you come across kids that are like on active treatment, that are whatever, like, or for whatever reason, they can't go to in-person camp. I don't want to take any kid away from in-person camp, but there is an entire population out there that can't. And so like, we're here. That's why we're here. So utilize us. That's what I'm saying.
So I kind of want to thank you, Brooke. And Brooke has been an incredible addition to this team. So thank you for Rich introducing us. And it's an amazing team of creative, brilliant, compassionate, empathetic, wonderful, well-meaning people. But I also do want to say that if a camper enrolls in camp, there's zero obligation for them to show up. Once they enroll in camp, we just have their information so that we can share our information so they could show up literally whenever they want, whether or not it's one day during the entire summer or for an entire week or for all 8 weeks. It doesn't matter. Like once we get the enrollment, they're just going to get the information from us, and it is completely optional for them to come. We just want to be able to get our information out there to the kids. And be of service to them. And this is also open to the children that are the siblings as well, in addition to the children that have been diagnosed. So we just don't know what everybody's circumstances are. And there's a lot of different ways to watch and see and get involved, whether or not it's on a phone or a computer or a tablet, or we actually have an app that we created, which is the Sunrise app for the videos that we're showing. So yeah, hopefully we could just be of service. How many kids are we anticipating to join each day? We don't really know. We are preparing for, in the event that we have hundreds, and we are adaptive and we can modify down to 6 if we have to. We've just created a program where we're not going to get stumped, and we have enough staff and we have all of those pieces filled in so that we can modify as these kids come. I will tell you that even in our in-person camps, we go above and beyond when it comes to what the CDC is saying. And we, as all of us do, we err on the side of caution. And there might be kids in our in-person camps that have to quarantine and then they can't come. And so we're going to be giving the kids in our in-person camps also options to jump in on our VX camp in the event that they have to stay home for any quarantine time. The only thing that we ask is that they fill out our very, very, very user-friendly and simple form so that we can get their information, because otherwise they won't get ours. And just to go back to the show, we spent a lot of time in years past doing a lot of pre-recorded videos that were activity-based for the kids, so that they could watch it on YouTube and they could do it at home. One of the ways that we pivoted with this one was, as Brooke said, I really did want like somewhere between like if Pee-wee's Playhouse and Saturday Night Live had a baby, I wanted some sort of programming that would work for children ages 3 all the way to 16. Rich is laughing at me, but so that we can appeal to all of the different age groups, and we can have a little bit of holding power with it. So Brooke and Athena created a script that have different segments that appeal to all the different age groups. We have characters that can keep children engaged, and even the pre-recorded sessions are interactive, and each one of them lends itself to the theme each day. So it's almost like our morning roundup show. Athena actually wrote and sang a camp song to open it up. It's really amazing, and we really hope that you guys would join us too. We would love for you guys to see what we're doing and be a part of it and share it with your families.
I can actually show unreleased footage, unreleased, still on the editing floor, the the theme song, the very opener of all of our episodes, if you guys would like to see it. So I will share my screen and show you. All right. Brooke is in it as well. We kind of had like a 90s vibe theme because I just felt like 90s shows were like 90s kids shows were the best. And this is a treehouse which we built, and Matt Slade, Deanna's husband, like built it, and it's so cool. So here it is. I hope you can hear it. Let me know in the chat if you can hear the sound. I'm going to play it.
Athena, did you share your sound when
Can you
you
hear
shared your
it?
screen?
I don't know.
No.
I'm sorry, you guys can't hear it right now.
When you click share screen, there should be like go to like advanced and then it says share sound.
Oh, you're a genius.
That's
Computer
okay. That's because of Rich. I don't know things. He knows things.
Your audio. Can you, is it gonna just share my audio though?
No.
Okay, hold on. It's making me put in a password. I can do this. Everyone, I promise that I'll put in the
I
password.
don't know about it.
It might be easier if you unshare and share again. And when you share again, there should be a little box on
Sorry.
the bottom that says share
1 second. I
audio.
don't know what's happening here. 1 second, sorry. Okay. Can you guys? Okay. Hold on. Sorry, let me just stop sharing for a second. My screen was freezing. Did you at all hear the sound when I played it or no? You did not? Okay, Brooke, walk me through it again. I clicked share and then I see advanced computer audio, but I think that was just the audio. Tell me again.
Rich, tell her how to, I don't know.
Rich, you tell me, Rich. I really want to share this with you guys and we got this.
In mine, I use a Mac, so I hit share, and then on the bottom, like on the bottom left, it says share sound.
Oh,
I click on that and sit before I hit the share. So you don't have to do advanced if you just share that way when you reshare. So
okay, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, can you not? Okay, I clicked it. So now let's start from the beginning. If I can. Here we go.
Hey, it's Sunny. I can't come out today. I'm going to this awesome camp. It's virtual, real fun. No, lots of amazing activities and great counselors. I gotta go. See ya.
All the fun that you require. Sunrise VX. Friendships field trips. Sunrise VX. Friendships field trips.
Okay. There we go. I'm not going to show you the whole episode, but that was our theme song. And the little pop-ups were clips from the show. So you kind of got an idea. I hope you guys liked it. But yes, that is the show. We have our live sessions. in short, we are just hoping you will share our message and, we can kind of partner with you guys this way. We're excited about it. We hope you all are excited about it. Let me know if you need anything from me. Email me, call me, whatever. And yeah, thank you all for coming or watching the recording. Any other final questions? All right. Well, in that case, thank you everyone for coming, and I hope to connect with you all soon.
Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Michelle, and everyone for being on tonight. So keep your eyes out on Outside the Box. All those resources will be posted there. You'll also get an email with those resources as well. And so concludes our town hall season from winter to spring. Thank you, everyone, for making it possible and making it happen and for joining us.
All right. Thank you.
So much. Have a great camp season, everyone.
Camp. Bye. Bye.